Hello everybody, welcome. Nearly started speaking there with the microphone muted. It's a very exciting day today. We are flying Pegasus 16 Zulu from Sabiha Gokcen, I think I'm pronouncing that right, but I'm not entirely sure, to Athens. But the reason we're doing this fly is because Kai is now a ground controller at Sabiha Gokcen, and I'm sure he will be cringing at my pronunciation the more I think of it. Wojtek, thank you very much indeed for the resub, boss. 5 months. 5 months just here on Twitch. Thank you very, very much indeed. People who are quite high up in the ranks in the TRVAC are on the ground, boss. Must keep some sort of professionality. Roger, no problem, boss. I can do professional, sort of, I think. Captain Australia, hello. He's also an ATIS controller. That's his proudest achievement, I think. Nikki, good afternoon. Tower will be online, well, when he's done his homework, I believe. I did say, so Kai told me that he wouldn't be available till 15:30 Zulu, so in about half an hour's time. And I said, that's all right. We'll spend a bit of time on the ground. We'll have a chat. We'll set up slowly. Maybe I can show you how Pushback Express and Flight Crew A320 work. And yeah, we'll push back, get on the way whenever we are ready. Stop lacking. Tazidum, welcome. Or Tazzy, that's what we say, isn't it? I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. And Jake, welcome to you. That's why you just got out of school. Excellent timing. Don't ask for CPDLC. I don't know how to use that, nor do I, boss, so I won't. I keep meaning to do some learning. I know Bobby Fuzzy's done a tutorial on it, and I started watching it, and I thought, I'm just going to fly for a bit. But I will. Anyway, welcome to everyone who's here already. The two Simons, Jenny, Melon, Captain A Australia, Kai, obviously, L Lion. I missed your arrival. Welcome, boss. Who else have we got? Ormeter, of course. Nice to have you here. Hope your A320's playing ball. And I think that's it. I think that's everyone who said anything, isn't it? Yeah, I think so. Oh, and Jake, of course. Your sub has expired. This is a literal nightmare, Jake. This is a literal nightmare. And someone called Brownie Gnome. Hello, boss. Welcome to the stream. What did you say that I ignored? You did Shrek emojis. You did Flightzilla Shrek emojis. I mean, I never know how to respond to these things, Linus, on account of being, I don't know, either old or sane or both. I don't know. Anyway, good to have you all here. Very easy, boss. Just got to hop you, log in, put it in the FB. Yes, to be fair, Simon taught me through a little bit of it the other day. I've been slack. I don't see there being a huge benefit to it for me, generally. I know some controllers prefer it, but I quite like talking to people, you know. Sam, welcome. I'm so sorry about your crash to desktop. Kai told me you were flying in here, right? And you crashed 50 feet above the threshold or something. But I'm glad you've managed to spawn in. I have had quite a few crashes at this airport before now when I flew from here with Ben. It is a little bit buggy. So I think we've all just got to keep our fingers crossed for it. Oh, by the way, did you do anything with your graphics card driver, rolling it back or anything like that? Alex, you've travelled all the way from Scotland for excellent. How was your trip to Scotland, boss? Or are you still there? Oh, I skipped your name 3 times. I'm so sorry, Linus. And Scott, why are you offended, boss? Danology, welcome. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. I think I've got everyone there. There's one big benefit, Euro control, but yeah, only ever used it once myself. It's a bit sad that you can't say goodbye to the controllers there. Yes, it's a bit less personal, isn't it? I know it's realistic and that, but yeah, I don't mind. Nacho Cheese 86, welcome to the channel, and thank you very much for the follow. How are you? Very good, easy flights each way. I'm pleased. You were flying BA, weren't you? I would expect nothing less. Your sub is still working on Discord, but not Twitch. So Discord, you get 3 days grace period to resubscribe. So Discord doesn't automatically. Nacho Cheese. Nacho Cheese just followed and straight in with the Prime sub. Thank you ever so much indeed. That's unbelievable. That's very, very much appreciated. I hope you live to well, not live to enjoy your sub. I hope you find that that the stream is worth subscribing for. Pilot Ivan, welcome. How are you? The crew had everything under control, so they didn't need your help at takeoff or approach. Shame. Shame. This guy, the Star Alliance, who is that? Who is that? That was going to be my next step. Yes, welcome to Club Filbert. Do please join the Discord. So for those of you who are new to the channel, particularly you, Nacho Cheese, who's just subscribed, Club Filbert is is what I call my Twitch subscription / YouTube membership program. So you get certain perks with your Prime sub. Namely, you get custom emojis and members only badge next to your name, but you also get access to the private Club Filbert only channels on my Discord server, so make sure you come and join that, and make sure you've linked to your Twitch and Discord accounts as well. Yeah, Linus, I was going to help you with that, wasn't I? Quickly mention what I did. So what I did, basically, I I googled it. There is a way you can get a Chrome plugin which allows you to import your Streamlabs overlays. However, what I have since done is started again because none of them worked quite like I wanted them to, so I used it as an excuse for a bit of a refresh, basically. Why does everyone say boss? Everyone says boss because of JeffBoy2141 from Flightzilla, Ben's channel. He started calling everyone boss and it took off, basically. And now I can't stop saying it, even in places where it's totally inappropriate. This is the most traffic you've had. I'm really pleased. I'm really pleased. I hoped we'd get a few people flying along. What is the Star Alliance plane? It's a very good question. Let me have a little look on Volanta, see if I can work out who's who. So the plane immediately to my right is a Turkish 6 Juliet Alpha who is going to another Turkish airport that I can't really pronounce. Esenboga, maybe? Esenbog with a hat on it. Guide PL, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the stream and to the channel. We've got someone else showing to the right of him now, another Pegasus. Let's see who that is. Oof, too many windows. That's Ormeter, who has managed to spawn in on time. So we've got Ormeter, then we've got someone we don't know who's flying somewhere else in Turkey. And then we have me. And to the left of me, we have another Turkish who doesn't have a flight plan as of yet. In fact, no, that plane isn't showing up yet for me. So this plane, the next one along, is someone who doesn't have a call sign yet, but they're called 777 FPM. And at the end here, in the Aegean, we have Mr. Sampete. Your parents won't let you subscribe, so pretty sad. Oh, that is sad. It's a shame. Stick around, Jake. I'm sure one of these days someone will go on a gifting spree and you'll probably get one back. Because what? Plane that flies. It's not new Istanbul scenery. It's actually quite old. It's a freeware on flightsim.to. If you just put in Sabiha Gokcen, if you search for it, it'll come up. It's the only result. And interestingly enough, it was made by the team who started up Simulations. So they did a few freeware airports before they became Simulations, and this was one of them. Ben, good afternoon, boss. How are you? How's your Valentine's Day going? Are you having I'm pleased to see you're having a romantic shared viewing of the stream to up the romance levels. Very good move, if I may say. Yeah, why hasn't Yes Likoi approach come on? Naughty, naughty. I don't know, boss. Oh, we got your friend on tower, though. That's good. How do you say Sunturk? Like that. Hello, Martin. Welcome. What a modest afternoon for a flight. Does anyone know how to fix my game looking really laggy and jittery even on 30 to 40 FPS? I mean, I wouldn't know where to begin unpicking that, really. Third, the most obvious thing is to turn your graphics settings down. If that doesn't work, I've had a lot of issues with crashes to desktop, and I found rolling back my graphics card driver helped with that. So that's something you might want to try. Fiddle around with rolling cache, clear it, turn it off, turn it on, try with various options of rolling cache. Worst case scenario, uninstall the whole thing and reinstall it, see if that makes a difference. Absolutely spiffing after me. I wouldn't go that far, quite frankly. I mean, I'm here in Turkey. I've got more clouds here than I've got outside my window. You know what I mean? It's always the way when I go to these hot, sunny places. Lalinoy, welcome. You're in Uruguay. Oh, nice. First time Not only watching me, but this kind of content. Are you a flight simmer yourself, or not? Are you just curious? People call you boss at work. Honestly, Jeff's reach is incredible. It is. It is. That hurt. Is it a surprise that I'm on time? No, but you just said you were going to be you had to reload because you had updated your A32NX, right? You've requested approach. Thank you, boss. This is why you shouldn't watch Twitch on your phone. Just knocked my head into the door while... Oh, Linus, hope you're alright. Hope it wasn't too painful. You're in a car. Nice, Treater. I hope you're not driving. Tara's... Yes, I saw. Thank you, boss. So Cardiff must be devouring his arms. Why does my livery look like someone pooped on the engine? Don't know. It didn't to me. It looks the same as mine to me. Need some hearts on the corner of the screen. Need some hearts on the corner. Oh, for Valentine's Day. Yeah. Yeah. She's a lucky woman, is Amy, Ben. That's all I'll say. It just took off. Did I say that? Did I say it just took off? Amy's home at 15:30 and she's out for a test drive in a potential new car. Steak for tea later in movies. Oh, that sounds very nice indeed. So romantic watching Philberto together. Can't get any more romantic. I quite agree. I mean, we'll still be going when she's home, so maybe light some candles around the telly or the computer or whatever you're watching on. Turn it into a sort of a shrine, and then just, you know, cuddle up on the sofa. Enjoy the flight, boss. I think she'll thank you for it. She's only human, you know. Good afternoon, Origin. Welcome. How are you? Caffel, welcome to you as well. Steak for tea. We know what this. Scott, you're a disgrace. I'm surprised at you. I really am surprised at that, boss. What a legend. A true Nigel Sloan is to... Oh, right. Oh, you're talking about John. Why should I already scared you when I said that I'm driving a bus? It's true. I'm reinstalling my P3 in every single add-on because yesterday it crashed 4 times. Oh, Nikki. I'm sorry you're having to go through that. Not so long since I did it myself. Absolute pain in the arse. But there we are. You'll get there. It'll be worth it. And Guybrush3, welcome to you. How are you? What a life. I had no idea what British Airways Virtual could do for your life. It seems almost as good as joining Club Filbert, to be honest. Wine and dining in Paris. What a life. You thought Pegasus was a Greek airline. Do you know, I did as well, but it's not. It's Turkish. Yeah. I mean, I can't remember when I learnt that, but it was relatively recent. You're absolutely fine. Couldn't watch the landing in the P3D stream, but you're happy to be here now. I'm happy to have you here now. You can always go and catch up with the P3D stream at another time if you're particularly sad about missing out. But you know, yeah, I know. I don't know. Pegasus just sounds. I don't know. Don't know why I thought it was Turkish. Sorry, Greek, but I did. Just realised how many routes Pegasus flies from here. Really have to do a longer flight to Central Europe. Yeah, I was originally planning on flying from here to Stansted. And I was going to do it at 7 PM because Kai said that would work for him. And then I looked at the length of the flight and I thought, nah, that's going to be a really long one and a really late one. So we'll just do a quick Istanbul to Athens. And then, of course, we changed the flight time till 3 so Kai could do it. And now we're doing a very short flight anyway because I sort of got my head around it, and Athens is beautiful and we haven't been there for a while. But one day we'll do a few more flights from here, I should think. Filbert streams have the power to spark a romance. They do. They do. I mean, you see, Ben, the power to spark a romance, not only to enhance one, as I'm suggesting here. Jake knows. Right. Should we do a little bit of setting up? We've got everyone here who we need to have. No approach yet. But yeah, if we start setting up now, we should probably be getting pushed back at about past, so that'll be perfect. Cult Filbert gets you a lot of love. It does. It does. It's true. It's true. Yeah, so I thought what I might do, I don't know how interested you are, but I know that some of you have asked questions in the past about my add-ons. that I use for my first officer and also for pushback. So I thought, seeing as we had a bit of time, and it's not we're not in a rush today, I thought I would show you both Pushback Express and fly-by-wire A32NX project. So they're both external applications that can be launched from within the sim, as you are witnessing now. And they actually open on my second monitor, so I'll sort that out once they're both open. So Pushback Express is done. A32NX project will do now. And I will move them over so that you can see them. Tell me if you're going to find this really boring. I don't know if you are or not, but I won't be offended. So this is what the interfaces look like. The one on the left is Fly-by-wire A32NX project, and the one on the right is Pushback Express, which has got a lot better lately. So what we do on here, I normally press this button to start the pre-flight events, and you can see it automatically connects the jet, where you can set it up to automatically do baggage and fuel and ground power and all the rest of it if you want to. And this basically starts a 25-minute countdown, during which time the first officer and I will go through our pre-flight flows, like testing the fire alarms and that sort of thing. Definitely not a cult. Thank you, Jenny. There's just too much to do in the sim. The Oslo scenery was updated on Saturday to now have custom working jetways on every stand, so they have to be revisited as well. There's no end to it, is there? There's no end to it. Cheeky sod. Is this allowed on the sim? Is what allowed on the sim?
Okay, I'm out for the walk around.
So that's it really. And then what will happen here when it comes time to do the checklists is you can have prompts up here. It gives you the info about what needs to be done down here at each stage of the flight. So that's really all there is to it. And then, as you know, I talk to the first officer, although you can use button control instead, as I do in all of my P3D planes. This extra thingy that you're talking about. How do you mean allowed? You're talking about these two things here, the FS2 crew products. They're built to work with the sim, unless I've totally misunderstood you. I don't know. I might have done. So they run externally, but they interact with the sim. So hence why I'm able to have them on a separate window usually. So looking at Pushback Express now, we have a panel which allows us to decide exactly where we want to be pushed back to, and that's completely new, or relatively new. Before you had to steer the tug just like you did with the freeware ones, and I always said to people I don't think there's much point bothering with it. Welcome, Ducky1411, thank you very much for the follow. So yeah, for you and anyone else who may have just joined us, we are going to be pushing back in about 20-25 minutes time, but I'm just talking you through the various FS2 crew products that I've got. So let's have a look outside the aircraft, and I'll show you, if I can make space, how this works. So we're going to want to push back onto this taxi line here, obviously, because it's the only one, and we're going to want to face sort of behind us, behind the camera. So to get it set up, you push this button, and that brings up two yellow arrows, which you can then move around with these controls here until they're on the taxi line, and you can adjust the heading here. Now, Emma very helpfully found the optimal settings, because if you have it pointing straight down the middle of the taxiway line, it doesn't quite work. So you can put something in this trim box here, but I can't remember what. But what she said was that you should add about 5 degrees, something like that, to the heading away from the terminal. So we're going to try that. And I've also noticed that actually it pushes you not quite far enough. So instead of 80 meters, I'm going to make this 82 meters, and we'll see what happens. And after you modify it, you push this button here, and that's all we need to do. So we can close that now, and we're ready for the pushback whenever it comes. So really, that's all there is to these. We can connect the tug in a little bit and get ready for the push. But for now, let's get on board again and do a bit more of our setting up. I think I've missed a few steps in what's going on between you two, Ben and Simon. I thought in order to pass this Nigel test, I must become one. Now to go back to having a go at noobs on Unicom without trying to help them or make them better pilots, just talking down on them like we all have to do to be proper Nigel A320 pilots. Oh dear. Your Wi-Fi's awful as you are walking and the stream keeps stopping, so you'll be back in about 30 minutes when you get home. Okay, boss, no worries, no worries. And I saw what you said about probably not getting approached. That's not the end of the world, boss. So we'll align our ADs, we'll turn on the fuel pumps. We'll turn on the crew oxygen supply, arm the emergency exit lights, turn the seatbelt sign on, set the no smoking sign to auto. Get a bit of light going up here because it is going to be a little bit gloomy by the time we land in Athens, I think. And that's the overhead done. Down to the MCDU, and we'll go to the ATSU menu, AOC menu, init pres, init data request. So you can see we've got an estimated time en route of 1 hour 9 minutes. I don't know yet, Ormeter. I haven't looked at the arrivals, to be honest. You're sold on... Oh, sorry, Offworld. Didn't see you there. Have a pre-planned pushback. Yes. Thank you, boss. Love the new notification interface, just as smooth as Alexis's. Martin, that's the most romantic thing anyone's going to say to me this Valentine's Day, I think. And I'm just going to ignore the kappa. Thank you, boss. I'm glad you like the new alerts. You thought I was adding things that aren't allowed. Oh, no. These are purpose built to be used with MSFS. You need to figure out that planned pushback. I just do it manually and hope I get myself turned in the right direction. Yes. So yeah, I was a bit reluctant to use it, but it's not. I mean, it's not that hard. Literally, you've seen everything there is to know about it just there. I will, boss. I will. Yeah, I decided it was time for a little bit more professionalism. One thing that, I mean, obviously the text has changed, the font has changed with the latest sub, latest cheerer, latest gifter, and latest tipper boxes at the bottom. But also, I've rounded the corners of my webcam, which I think I don't know. I had to watch a tutorial, and I'm really proud of that, which is sad, I know, but I think it looks a lot better than when I had the little sort of blue border around it and it was all chunky. Right, so that's that. Back to the AOC menu, weight and balance, send the OFP request, start the boarding. He's got an apple. What does that mean, boss? Oh, with the rounded corners. Can you use the planned pushback without using FS2 Crew? Yes, so there's two products that I'm using here. One of them is called Pushback Express, and that's the one that does the pushback. And the other one is Flight Crew A320, or whatever it's called now, Project A32NX. They're both available from FS2 Crew, but they are totally separate, so you can buy one or both. Or
Hi,
neither,
I'm back.
of course.
No issues on the walk around.
No, that's not what I said, Jenny. I said I'm trying to make it look more professional, and then I'm hoping it rubs off on me a little bit at the same time. You accidentally sent someone to Unicom instead of Tower. He's on the frequency now. Never mind, boss. I guess having a world famous YouTuber and Twitch streamer on the apron does make you a little bit jittery and sort of liable to make mistakes. Satira! 6 months! 6 months, boss! Thank you ever so much for the resub. Much appreciated. And I'm very well, thank you. And Satira is not only a Club Filbert Ruby member, but also a Club Filbert Gold member over on YouTube. So thank you again for your continued support. And yeah, I'm very well, thank you. Very well. Do the pilots get any joy when requesting a little tug? I couldn't possibly comment off. Well, Christ, it's like having Rohip here, isn't it? Dear. Right, fuel now. So we go over to the fuel tab, and let me find my flight plan amongst this jumbled mess of windows on my other monitor. Block fuel, we want 6113 kilograms because we're not going far. 6113. Mr. 90, welcome. Thank you very much indeed for the follow. So there we are. That is that loaded up. And now we can go to our init ref page on the FMGC. Request it. We're using cost index 15 today. I don't know what Pegasus use. I couldn't find it. MSFS004, thank you for the follow as well. Welcome to the channel. But 15 seems fairly typical. So it's uplinking our flight plan now, and that won't take too long. So we can go to the init.b page while it does that, import our zero fuel weight and our zero fuel weight centre of gravity, stick in our planned fuel, which is 61.1 tons. No, it isn't. It's 6.1 tons. I can do divided by 1,000. Like should have been nice. What's that? Sorry. You just noticed now it looks nice. Oh, thank you, Martin. Oh, I'm glad you like it. It's subtle. It's a subtle change. I'll give you that, but one that was worth doing, I think. Regarding world famous stream, I'm glad to see that we have more than 50 viewers today. Much better than... Do we have more than 50 viewers? Wow. So we do. Well, we did. It's 46 now. I misread it. But yeah. I know last time was a struggle. But yes, anyway, we won't talk about that. Like the new pop-ups. Yeah, the notifications. I'm glad you like them. Bit less in your face. I think we had a landing that was spoiled by...
The security and safety checks were all done.
I'm talking.
Are you good to start boarding?
Yes.
Okay.
We had a landing that was spoilt by having the big giant spinning plane thing that I used to have, and I thought, no, it's time for something a little bit more subtle. Almost at 1,000 foot. I know. What are we on now? It's not long to go, is it? God, I'm such a Twitch noob. I don't even know where to see my own full. Oh yeah, 918. Not long to go. She is rude. Easy Fly 12, welcome. How are you? A few bits for all the professionalism. Jenny, did it not work? Didn't work. Oh, is it? Don't know why that didn't work. It might be because you put a space in between cheer and 100. I'm not sure. Can't remember how you do it. It's so long since I cheered any bits without using the menus. But anyway, yes, I'm very well, thank you. You're lurking. No worries, Captain Australia. A struggle stream, but also a very personal stream because of me. Yes, yes. I'm glad you felt it was. Yeah, a bit more personal. What was I going to do now? I was going to... Don't know. Done that. I think I was considering starting the APU. I'm going to start it, and I'll tell you for why. On my flight earlier, I did something that I haven't done for a very, very long time, and totally forgot to start my APU. So I'm going to get it online now. So cheering 100 without a space. Thank you, Simon. Which version of the A32NX has holds? You tried doing one today and the hold screen was blank with a few little... Right. That has happened to me as well. The experimental version definitely has holds. The dev version I don't know about, but I have... If I've tried to do a second hold on the same flight, I've ended up with those things at the top as well. I don't know what it's about. I mean, it must be some sort of bug. But anyway. Right, QNH1024. APU's coming online. There it is!
So let's try this again. A few bits for all the professionalism.
Jenny, thank you very much. Indeed. I'm glad it was worth cheering 100 bits for. Now let me see if that's messed up my bottom overlay or if it worked. No, it's worked! You know, I had the names going through the icons and then I'm con Simon into giving me 50 bits to test them out after one of the streams. I actually got onto Stream Elements support and they helped me and it works now. And I wasn't able to do this right with Stream Elements either. So that's very pog. Right, should we speak to Kai? Let's get the ATIS. You've got to be very, very careful when you speak to Kai, because he does get cross if you do things wrong. I've heard him, I've seen him ranting as well about other pilots. Kirk Ness, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. So what's he on? 121.75. We're going to have a good read of the ATIS. Information. Echo is current. At 1450. Surface wind 040 degrees. 9 knots. Transition level 130, not interested. RNAV SIDs and stars are in progress. Point merge system is in progress.
44 correction, Asian 440, contact tower now 118.8. Have a good evening, Egestra.
Pilots.
118.8 for the tower. Good luck with the rest of them,
Sam.
boss. AG and 440.
Good luck with the rest of them. Pilots may expect route directs to merge point or Bixie. Eh? Right, let's have a quick look at the SID chart, see if that gives us any insight into this here merge point. Oh, okay, it's part of, I guess it's part of all the SIDs, or all of the westerly SIDs, and they all come together at Bixie. That's what I'm saying. The main thing is I've got it in my route, I can go there direct if need be. And then there's weather stuff. Broken 3,000 feet, temperature +7, dew point +2. +7 degrees in Istanbul! Never have believed it. I'd never have believed it. Right. What stand are we on? 204 alpha. I knew there was an alpha in it. Good evenings. I always type it out, but I'm specifically typing it out today in advance of speaking to Kai. On stand. Oh yeah, I've forgotten again. 204 alpha, was it? 204 alpha. With information echo. Type A32NX. Request clearance to Athens. Right, what do they call themselves? Gokcen ground, is it? Let's see. Yeah, Gokcen ground. Ma. Right, I'm ready now. Gokcen ground, good evening, boss. Sunturk 16 Zulu on stand 204 alpha with information echo. Type A320 Neo. Request clearance to Athens, please.
Sunset 16 Zulu, hi boss, you're cleared to Athens if the Stu Juliet departure, runway 06, initial climb 7,000 feet and squawk 2474.
Clear to Athens via the Ivgus 3 Juliet departure, initial climb south 7,000 feet, and go again with the squawk, please, Sunturk 16 Zulu.
2474, boss.
Squawking 2474, boss, thanks ever so much.
No problem, boss.
Who was that who just followed? I totally missed it. Anyway, welcome, whoever you are. Right, what else have I missed in the chat before we crack on with that? Everyone's leaving. Everyone always leaves before me or Meter. I don't really know why, but they do. Put the ADD-ONS voice. Oh yeah, we should have a listen to the ADD-ONS voice, just in case it's Kai shouting, "Fly to Dalaman." 12855. Let's see if there's anything on there. I mean, it's going to be automated, isn't it? I assume these are all computer generated, but maybe they're not.
Temperature +7.
Yeah, that's disappointing.
+2.
It's very disappointing.
QNH1024.
Kai, boss, we need to hear your voice on
significant change.
ATIS next time we come,
Report on
please.
first contact. You have information.
It does work, boss. Yeah, it does work. You just bought Bredock 3 DA320 for Xbox. Now you have Delta Air France, British Airways, Lufthansa, and new crazy sound. Ah, good. I hope you enjoy it. Never tried it. Does it also do teardrop and parallel entries correctly? I haven't tried it that much, to be honest. I've just done a hold in it, that's all, and I can't remember how it entered. I think it was a waypoint on flight plan, so it wouldn't have done a teardrop entry. So I'm not certain about that. Going to have to run in a couple of minutes. Oh, that's a shame, Jenny. Going to work.